YouTube, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today you guys, we're finna be talking about how trucking affected our marriage, or how it changed it. We made a video about this before, but a lot of people have some questions about it, and we just want to dig into it a little bit deeper, you know what I mean? I guess in a way.
Yeah.
So hit that like button, subscribe, let's do it. Alright y'all, so we had a question, a comment actually. Let me pull up the exact comment, and I appreciate this person for commenting this. It says, how are y'all not bored being around each other all day? Happy you got a job though, bro. So that's what somebody said. That person's name was Johnny Brown. So salute to you, but we're gonna be talking about that and some more stuff as well. First, I can start out by saying, you guys, well, I'm gonna let Alicia go first. Like, how are we not bored in the truck? Because y'all, as soon as I start talking, y'all go crazy. So I'll let Alicia go first.
I told Kenny I don't know what they meant by the comment. Like, bored as in what? Like, what do you mean bored? Because I get bored, but I wouldn't say I get bored of Kenny. But I mean, you sit in the truck, you just be in your thoughts sometimes, and it's okay to be bored. In my opinion, it's okay to be bored sometimes. I feel like if you haven't learned the skills of being okay while being bored, then you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't always have something to stimulate your mind all the time. So as if, like, if I get bored with Kenny, no. Like I said in the previous video, me and Kenny have been together since we were in high school. I could not remember a time where we were really gone for a long period of time without seeing each other. So I'm just used to having him around. Honestly, it kind of feels weird when he's not around. That's just my opinion.
Well, I feel like bored is I feel like bored is kind of like the wrong word to say. Like, I think we talked about this before. I be at peace. Like, stop saying how are y'all not bored. Like, ask yourself, how can you find peace? So when I'm driving, like, I don't ever get bored of Alicia. Like that's the person that I vowed my life to in front of God, and stuff in front of my family, in front of everybody. I vowed my life to this person, so how can I get bored of a person that I knew that I want to spend the rest of my life with? Okay, that's for one. Now, when I say find your peace, when I be cruising down the road and I'm listening to music, listening to podcasts, I'm at peace, bro. She'll be on her phone, watching a movie, watching whatever she watch, whatever she do, and I don't think that's boring. I just feel like we both at peace, and we both found our peace, and we both just chilling. You feel me? I can't say that I get bored of Alicia, because we love each other. I'm speaking for me. I love her. I don't mind being around her 24/7. Do we get upset and get mad at each other? Yes, of course. I'm annoying. I could be annoying. I could be teasing her, bugging her, and then she be like, babe, chill out. And I don't have to give her respect. I have to chill and stuff like that. She could do the same thing with me. She could talk my head off. She could talk. You can.
Do you feel like people overcomplicate relationships?
Yes.
Because you guys are asking these questions, and I'm just like, I don't understand how to answer these questions, because I feel like some of them to us, it just seems so normal. Like, we don't argue, we have disagreements, but we always like discuss it. We don't just blatantly just start yelling and cussing at each other.
Oh, my bad, y'all. You can keep going, bro.
But like, we don't just go out and we just cuss at each other because we got into an argument or we got into a disagreement. We've never done that, like, ever.
Yeah, and I feel like y'all have to stop. If y'all gonna be married, okay. I got this from some old heads. Really, yeah, I got it from old heads, but I kind of contoured it to my thinking as well. If you're going to be married to a person, you need to be able to, for one, treat that person as if they are yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And you have to stop expecting so much out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stop expecting this person to be God. You know what I'm saying? They are imperfect. They are flawed.
It's like, be realistic.
Yeah, you have to be realistic when you're in a marriage. I want to touch on this thing because I heard somebody say this. You should be married before, and it's kind of off topic, but it's still on topic in the topic of marriage in the truck. You need to be married before you need to live together before you get married. I see a lot of people say this. It was just somebody online talking about it recently.
Oop, you gonna get get some comments on this one, because a lot of people still believe that.
Yeah, a lot of people, and to each his own. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, to each his own. But I feel like you should not be married. You should not live with the person before you get married. And I say that because it depends on how you look at marriage.
Yeah,
Me and Alicia look,
sure.
well, me personally, I'm not going to speak on her. I look at marriage as two people trying to make one thing work. Two people, imperfect, flawed people, trying to build each other up to make one thing work. Two imperfect, flawed people, messed up people, low down people, got baggage people, trying to become better people, trying to make one thing work. I say that, okay, we were talking about this earlier. An example of like, okay, let's say I leave my drawers on the floor, right? I leave my underwear on the floor or whatever. And I keep doing it. And Alicia like, okay, I'm gonna say, babe, can you pick your drawers up? I don't pick them up. So I keep going about my day, and then she is like, hey, can you pick your drawers up? That should click in my head and be like, maybe I should change something. Maybe I need to fix something. Maybe I should work on something. Maybe I should pick my drawers up. Maybe I should ask her why she think, babe, why you want me to put my drawers up? I'm gonna get them later.
Yeah. Nasty.
Yeah, because babe, where I come from, my household that I was raised in, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. Okay, I'll put my drawers up. I got you. Because I love you and I want to work on this, and I actually can kind of see it from your perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's all what a marriage is about. Seeing it from the other person's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how they would feel I know I'm rambling, I need to let you speak. Seeing how they would feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, it's like I was gonna say it's like a give and take kind of ordeal. Also, like, we stated in the video before, like we said, we have spoken briefly about this, but now that we're going into depth about this, like how trucking really changed our relationship. In the beginning of our marriage, there were some things that wasn't said. Like, it's basically certain things that you feel like your other partner should know that, you know, they might have not known. Like, hey, this is actually disrespectful, or hey, I actually prefer you to do things this way. So being in this truck has really gotten us to really, like, know each other for real, like our little tics and our little things that annoy us and how we want certain things done, for sure. And like I said, you have to be able to compromise, and this is what this truck has taught us. Like, you can't just up and leave. You can't just, I mean, I could go in the back and have my alone time, but you can't just up and leave things unresolved. Like, you're gonna have to resolve it one way or another. And another thing is, I've heard a lot of people say, and we've said this in the beginning of our marriage, is that we're not willing to change certain things about ourselves. And if you don't like it, then that's just how it is. We said that crazy. A lot. We said that a lot. And I can give you an example. Like, both of us have our personal things that we find offensive, and we were like, well, if you can't take it, then that's just how I joke. You just need to get, you need to get used to it. So that's another example. I feel like if you feel like you can't change things for the better of your relationship, then maybe you just don't deserve that person. You don't deserve to be in a relationship. Especially, okay, I'm not saying like change your morals or your values. I'm talking about changing little things that can benefit your relationship and benefit you as being a better person.
Yeah, like if you can't set your pride aside or set who you think you are as a person aside to build something beautiful with somebody else, then bro, you don't need to be in a relationship. And the same thing for women as well. Like, if you're at that point in life where you're stuck in your ways and you don't feel like changing, then that's just who you are as a person. You just don't want to change for nobody, and that's fine, bro. If you just want to be to yourself and you're happy if you're truly happy being to yourself, that's fine. You don't need to build nothing with nobody or nothing like that. And don't be putting other people down because that worked for them and it may not work for you. You know what I'm saying? Just go on about your life. Don't be like, oh, yeah, I got divorced, man. You better watch out. Don't tell nobody that, because you don't know how they are in a relationship. They might be different. You know what I'm saying? They might can work things out with a girl or their man. You know what I'm saying? Speaking, I don't know how y'all go.
How you roll.
But I'm just saying, even with that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different in a relationship. So don't be putting what happened to you. I'm not gonna say what happened to you is bad. A divorce might have been beneficial for you. You know what I'm saying? For who you are as a person. Don't be putting that off on everybody else, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like their trauma on somebody else's.
Speak on that.
What?
Their trauma on you. You feel the same way?
Yeah, no, I feel the same way because it's like I understand you went through things. You're just trying to help another person, but there are certain things that don't need to be said that you're actually causing more damage than good.
Yeah.
So it's better to just, hey, I just hope your marriage. Like I understand that your marriage went wrong, but don't go and say that somebody else's marriage is going to end that way. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of like you're off-putting what happened to you to somebody else.
Man, why do we do that as a society? Like we push off bad things that happened to us, to you, to somebody else.
Maybe they're just trying to help.
Nope, I know it. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. I should have said that at the beginning of this video. Misery loves company, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. Trucking has helped our marriage. Has helped me be a better husband tremendously. It has helped me tremendously, you guys, on how to lead, on how to guide, and how to literally listen to Alicia's feelings, all that stuff. It has helped tremendously. I can't speak bad about trucking towards our relationship at all.
Yeah, me either. I feel like it brought us close together. It helped me understand his strength and my weakness, and my strength and his weakness. And it's just, to us, it's just like, it's been amazing. We've learned a lot about each other.
So if you're thinking about, getting into it, like I told y'all in the last video, do it. But I feel like, me personally, you should be married first, because like I said earlier, you don't know if you're gonna be, like, you have an idea of this is the person you want to be with for the rest of your life. But if you feel, marriage is more so about building something with somebody.
What if they just team drive? Like, they're not technically living with each other, but like, you know what I mean?
They living with each other. They see each other throughout the day and stuff like that.
Girlfriend and boyfriend team driving?
I feel like boyfriend, girlfriend, team driving. I mean, like I said, teach his own, bro. Whatever marriage means to you, however you want to do things in life. I just said, me personally, I like the challenge of working things out, like improving things, fixing little things. I guess that's just the type of mentality I'm in. I like that challenge of learning how she works and she learning how I work, and knowing that we have this commitment behind us to fix it, to work it out. And a lot of people, and I see why people like to do that. Oh, I'm gonna live with the person first, because you're not sure that person will change. You know what I'm saying? So maybe by the look of the dice, me and her decided that we love each other so much that we decided to change. So now it wasn't easy. It came with fighting. I think.
Not fighting.
I want to speak. I want to speak more so like, I feel like it was easier for me to change than you to change. True or false?
Nah, I completely agree. When you're young, you can change. It is hard, but for me personally, I was stuck in my ways, and I always wanted to be right. Like, I wanted him to feel how I feel, but realistically, like, that's not gonna happen. He's a man. He would never feel how a woman feels. I could tell him how I feel, but he would never truly understand. Same thing for him. Like, I can't truly understand him.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is try to understand.
Yeah, try to understand. Yeah.
But y'all, this video was it wasn't too long, but I feel like that might have, hopefully we cleared up the questions that y'all have. We don't get bored with each other. We don't fight. We just have disagreements sometimes and stuff like that, but we always try to work it out before we go to bed. But yeah, y'all, so that's pretty much it. You got anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Y'all hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one. Let us know if you have any more comments, questions, and we'll try to answer those for you.